Hi, I'm Chris. I live in Frisco, Texas with my husband James and our two dogs, Cabby and Merle. And we just spent the last 10 months hosting an exchange student, Michael Michaela from Germany, from Hamelin, Germany. And he spent the last 10 months with us here, and he went home a couple of days ago. And we're adjusting to life, getting back to normal without him around. And we've had a lot of fun over the last 10 months. We did a lot of stuff, and it was a really great experience. He was not our first exchange student. He was actually our fifth exchange student. So we have a little bit of experience doing this, and it seems like we lean into it a little bit more each time. But the house feels very empty right now without Michael around. It was really great having him here, and he was really part of our family for that 10 months. So we don't have any kids of our own. So it's really nice to be able to have somebody like that around. So he arrived. We welcomed him into our home about 10 months ago. When he arrived, it was about 100 degrees outside, and he got to meet our dogs, and he got to become part of our family, and he got to cool off in our pool, and he got to meet our friends. We introduced him to all of our friends, who a lot of whom are our family, and we did a lot of stuff together. We enrolled him in the school, which is just down the street from us, Independence High School in Frisco, and he made a lot of friends there. He played on the soccer team. He ended up being named the MVP for the JV soccer team there this past year.
From the beginning of the school year, we noticed this player's special ability, and for the 2024 JV Boys Soccer overall MVP, we proudly choose Mikhail Geisler. Again, to echo Coach Glidfell's words of gratitude to you.
We took him a lot of places, had a lot of adventures together. So we went to Austin a lot, which is one of the best parts of Texas. It's probably the most Texas part of Texas. We introduced him to Tex-Mex food and barbecue, and we introduced him to American fast food, of course. Lots of things that he enjoyed while he was here. And we took him on lots of trips. We did a lot of road trips in our car. He was always down for that. So we took him a lot of places all over Texas. We went to visit our little brother, Trey. We can talk more about that some other time, in Bentonville, Arkansas. We went camping in Oklahoma and Beavers Bend. Camping, if you've ever been to Beavers Bend, it's not really camping. It's staying in a cabin. It's like nicer than our own house. We did Halloween out there, pumpkin carving, and all that kind of fun stuff. And for Christmas, we did a different thing. I recently lost my mom, so we didn't have any normal family things to do for Christmas. So we ended up going on a cruise for Christmas in the Caribbean. And then winter always sucks for me in Texas. We don't like cold weather, so we after football season was over, Michael really enjoyed American football and American sports. It was really fun to sit down with him and talk to him about how American football is played and the rules, and then within a couple of weeks he knew more about it and the seasons and the schedules and what different things meant than I did. He really fundamentally understood the game. So we did a lot of other stuff. He was deeply immersed in American culture, and I think he enjoyed it a lot. So we're staying in touch with him, as we do with all our exchange students and their friends on social media. And he's not having a terribly easy time, I guess. He misses us a little bit, I think, and we certainly miss him a lot. So it's been a rough week. It always is a rough week after our students leave for us. So we have to readjust to life without them. So I thought that maybe as some therapy, I might talk a little bit about some of the things that we did over time, and with our exchange student, with not just Michael, maybe over a series, talk about some of our different exchange students and our experiences with them, and maybe we can get them to talk to us a little bit about their experiences and how they enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it from their perspective. I think I know the answer. but I thought, yeah, maybe people might enjoy that, and maybe it would persuade other people to host an exchange student. We have a house that we have way too much space here, and so we have extra space, and we have extra, I guess, time, and it was a lot of fun for us to have an exchange student with us for 10 months, to be part of our family, to live with us, and to the exchange, I guess. I mean, we didn't really learn a lot of German. We learned some German. We didn't pick up a lot of German language or food, but I think more for us, it's really about staying a little more connected to younger people, and that's a lot of fun for us. Anyway, we'll try to regale you with some of our stories. We'll talk about some of the trips we took. In addition to the cruise at Christmas, we went on spring break. We got in a car. We flew out to Los Angeles. We rented a car. We drove up the PCH. We did all the touristy things in the LA area. He got to see the Hollywood sign, and we went up to Griffith Observatory for some great views. And we went to the beach, of course. And we drove out across the desert, across Death Valley, and saw a lot of cool stuff out there. Spent a whole day just driving around the desert and enjoying the views. And we went to Las Vegas, spent some time there. We went to Hoover Dam, we went to Grand Canyon. It snowed a lot, kind of messed up our plans a little bit. We went down to Phoenix on the way there. I nearly killed him with an encounter with a guardrail in our rent car, but that didn't slow us down too much. We kept on going. We had a good time. We traveled with his parents, came to pick him up recently. That was the first for us. That was a real first for us, having parents, family of the student come over and visit. Well, the parents. We had one brother come over once for a little while. But it was really great. They spent about a week with us here at the house, and then we took off on a road trip with them down to Austin and Houston and New Orleans. And then they kind of continued on their own, and Michael thought that was goodbye when we said goodbye to them in New Orleans. But then his birthday was in Miami. He spent his birthday in Miami, and we surprised him for his birthday in Miami, and that was really nice and sweet and fun. And we spent a few days there. It rained the whole time, but we still had a great time.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Michaela. Sorry to impose ourselves on.
But we hope that this is fun, I think, or I don't know if it's fun, but maybe a little therapeutic for me to talk a little bit about it, because I miss him a lot. You get to know somebody a lot closely over 10 months when they live with you for a while, and I think it gets harder each time. I think we lean into it a little bit more each time with these kids, and so it's kind of been tough this week. And we'll tell you a little bit more about what we did with him over some more videos, and then we will hopefully maybe persuade other people to do an exchange student year. It's a lot of fun. We've never had a problem with any of our kids. We've never had a difficult time. They're good kids. I think there's something innate about a kid who's willing to move halfway around the world and live with strangers for 10 months in a place where the language is not their primary language. I think they're remarkable people. And if you have a home in your room in your home, and maybe a little room in your heart, to have somebody come and live with you for 10 months, and you have a little bit of an adventurous spirit to show them around a little bit, it can really change, enrich a person's life, and it certainly enriched our lives as well. So we highly recommend it, and hope you'll maybe join us on a little bit of this adventure that I think we might do, and we'll do more of these. So thanks.